Hey everybody, how you doing? Father Ben here. Listen, I just wanted to take a minute to kind of show you a little bit about some of the things that we have been doing for our Bread Alone class. If you're not familiar with that, what we do, as you know, we have our Soul Food Priest podcast, which we do with Kira Roddy and Sylvia Vega, and we do that every week. But once a month we do this class here at St. Mike's called Bread Alone, and the reason we call it Bread Alone, as you know, when Jesus was in the desert being tempted by Satan for 40 days and 40 nights, Satan said, hey, look, I'll make you some bread. And Jesus was like, I'll pass. Man shall not live by bread alone. So, in a Bread Alone class, we do this once a month. We get basically 5 couples together. They're not all couples. We get together once a month with them. We cook for about an hour, hour and a half, and then we eat. And we have community time together for about an hour and a half. And why do we do this? Because we get time together. We all need community, everybody. Introverts, extroverts, and everything in between. So tonight, we're going to use puff pastry. And you may have heard me say before, there's 3 types of what they call laminated doughs. So this big thing that behind me, this does lamination. This was donated, by the way. And so by laminated, you take doughs, croissant dough, Danish dough, puff pastry. You fold it like you would a business envelope. You send it through, fold it again, send it through, fold it again, send it through. And what happens is it creates layers. That's why croissant and Danish and puff pastry puff up. And by the way, there's no yeast or leavening agent in puff pastry. It's all steam from the butter, okay? Everything you see in front of me is made with puff pastry. These are all variants of it. This is called a palmier, which is like, i.e. a palm leaf. We just happen to put some white chocolate in Oreo. Nutella Twist, you've seen these before. This is pesto, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and mushroom in here too. This is what's called a pathivier. By the way, those of you that like king cakes, this was the original king cake, i.e. they would say in France, galette de roi. We're going to be making the original king cake from France when we sell king cakes in February. So we're going to be making, okay, along with a few of the others. Notice the sundial on top. This is a pesto Parmesan cheese, yum good thing. That's the technical name. I have no idea what you call this, but it sounded good, so we did it. You roll it out in Parmesan cheese and pesto, okay? Sometimes we call this an elephant ear. Pathivier, so this is a honeycomb pastry with berries and frangipane. Frangipane is almond cream. This is the same thing as this, only we did it with streusel and sugar, okay? Granny Smith apple and almond cream. This is pumpkin, kind of pumpkin rolls that made with puff pastry that we bake in a cupcake tin, all right? These are the same thing as this, only we did it all in a scalloped tart pan with little icing. And this is what's called a vol au vent. So, Father, what are you talking about? A vol au vent is not a bad word, okay? All right, that's not profanity. So vol au vent it's empty inside, so you can fill it with whatever you want to fill it. If you want to fill it with savory, I'll show you one that's not filled. So this one is not filled. And so you could fill it with savory things. I like sauteed mushrooms, goat cheese, whatever you want to put in there. So I happen to put berries in that one. And super easy peasy, guys. Okay, this is not nuclear physics. You can do this, all right? So we wanted to do a few examples for our Bread Alone class tonight. And they're gonna be making these things, okay? So one of the things that we talk about in our Bread Alone class is we each need community. We need the support of other people in order to be healthy, happy people. It's one of the biggest challenges with people when we struggle with depression is we tend to isolate. And this is one of the things we're always trying to do. We want to spend time together. And we don't always feel like it, we don't always want it, but we need other people. Jesus himself talks about this a lot. So Don't forget to put soul in your food and give food to your soul. God bless you.